So here we have the second set. 7 students A, B, C, D, E, F, G from class 11 of TS school are rated good, average or bad in 3 sports. That is cricket, table tennis and badminton that they play. The following table provides information about the same. A team of 3 students is to be made such that the points scored by the 3 students together should be at least 20 in each sport, and 10 points are awarded for being good, 7 points are awarded for being average, and 3 points are awarded for being bad in a sport. So I have to figure out from this table that how many teams of 3 people can be made such that in each sport you should have at least 20 points. So what I have done, I have put up this table on this next page, right? There are 5 questions, 6 questions on this. What can be the maximum possible sum of points and how many ways can the team be made, so on and so forth. So I made this table through which I would be finding out that what all teams can be made. Looking at a few things, can I say, if I want, question has already said that good gives you 10 points, average gives you 7, and bad gives you 3. And you should have at least 20 points in each of them, in cricket as well as table tennis as well as badminton. So that means I cannot have a team in which all 3 people are bad, right? I can't have such a team. Fortunately, in no game you have 3 people bad at something, right? In cricket, I see that B and F are bad. In table tennis, I see E and G are bad. In badminton, I see that A and E are bad. But I can't have more than 2 at least, right? Now, can I have 2 bad people? If I have 2 bad people, 3 plus 3, that will make it 6. Even if the third person is good, still it would not be possible for us, right? Still it would not be possible to make a total score of 10. So even 2 of them cannot be bad. That straight away means you can't have B and F both in a team. You can't have B and F both in a team. You can't have E and G both in a team. That's also not possible. And you cannot have A and E in a team. Even that is not possible. So these 3 possibilities are also gone. You can't have 2 bad people in a team. Can I have 1 bad? If I have 1 bad person, right, that's will give you 3 points. Now you need 17 points from the other 2 people. That's possible only if you have an average guy and a good guy, because bad, average and good will make it 20. Or you will have 2 good guys, but you cannot have 2 average guys with a bad guy, right? You cannot have 2 average guys with a bad guy. That kind of team also is not possible. So I can have 1 average person, right? 1 good and 1 bad, but I cannot have 2 average with a bad. So these 3 kind of teams I cannot make. So on the basis of these, you can actually eliminate many of the options that these are not possible. I cannot have a team of 1 bad and 2 average guys. So according to that, I can say that I cannot have a team of E with F and C. I cannot have a team of E with F and A. I cannot have a team of E with A and F, right? So that way you cannot make a team. Similarly here, I cannot have a team of A with C and D, or with C and F, or with D and F. So that way there are many possibilities that will be ruled out according to that. I just have to make all possible cases now, that what all cases are possible, and I'll check them one by one, which all cases can I make in this case, right? I can't have 2 bad people together. Of course, can't have 3 bad people together. That's anyways is not possible. And I cannot have 1 bad with 2 average guys as well. That also is not possible for us. So let's start making all the possible teams which we can make according to all these restrictions. Now, how do I make teams? In cricket, I see that there are 2 bad guys and just 1 average guy. So most of the teams according to cricket would be possible. But in TT, I have 3 average guys and 2 bad guys. In badminton, I have 3 average guys and 2 bad guys. So I would say start making a team according to TT or badminton rather than making a team according to cricket. That will be better, right? So how do I make a team according to TT or badminton? Let's start talking about it. So when I'm talking about TT now, there are 2 bad guys, that is E and G. Of course, they both cannot be taken in any case. So can one of them be taken? Let's take one of them. Let's take E now, right? I have taken E as a member of my team. So E is a bad guy according to TT. Now one bad guy has been taken. So either you need to take two good guys along with that or a good and average. So who are the two good guys? The two good guys according to E, they are B and D, right? Two good guys can only be B and D, no one else. And what if I have a good and an average? A good can be B, average can be A. A good can be B, average can be C. A good can be E, B, and average can be F. Similarly, the good one can be D as well. So with good guy being D, who can be the average guy? With good guy being D, the average guy can be A. With good guy being D, the average guy can be C. With good guy being D, the average guy can be F as well. Now, some of these cases anyways would be ruled out. Which all cases would be ruled out if I talk about that? What are the cases that I would be ruling out? If B and F are together, that case has to be ruled out. So B and F are together, ruled out. If E and G are together, that case has been ruled out. So E and G anyways are not together. If A and E are together, that case has to be ruled out. Are A and E together in any of the cases? Yes, A and E are together here. A and E are together over here. So these three cases are straight away ruled out. I can't have EBA as a team. I can't have EBF as a team. I can't have EDA as a team. So with taking one of the bad guys, these are the only four teams which are possible with me. But we will have to check the scores as well, whether they are able to make all possible scores or not. If I talk about EBD, what is their score in cricket? In E is good in cricket, that is 10. B is bad in cricket, which is 13. D is good, which is 10. So the total score in cricket is 23. Let's talk about TT. In TT, E is bad, which is 3. B is good, which is 10, 13. And D is good, which is again 10, 23. Let's talk about badminton, EBD. E is bad, which is 3. B is good, that is 13. And D is average, which makes 13 plus 7, 20. So that's the score for EBD over here. Okay. Let's talk about EBC now. EBC. So E is good in cricket, that is 10. And B is bad, that is 13. And C is average, so the total makes 20. Let's talk about TT now. So what is TT? TT is having E as bad, which is 3. B is good, which is 10, 13. 13 plus C average, which is equal to 23. And ultimately, E is bad, which is equal to 3. B is good, which is 10, 13. And C is average, so this is equal to 20. Let's talk about EDC. EDC where E is 10, which is good. D is good, that is 20. And C is average, so it makes it 27. Let's talk about TT. TTE is bad, which is 3. D is good, which is 10, 13. And C is average, so the score is 20. And when I talk about badminton, it is bad, average, average. Now, bad, average, average makes a score of 17. Even that is not possible. So, even EDC has to be ruled out, right? Even EDC has to be ruled out. It is giving you a score of 17 only. So, the only other team left is EDF. So, I will better write this EDF over here. So if I write EDF, the score of cricket, EDF, it is good, good and bad, which is equal to 23. EDF, good, bad and average, which is 20. EDF, it is equal to average, bad and average, it is again 17. So once again it is ruled out. So with this, we are possibly having only these two teams, which is EBD and EBC, when I have taken E as one of the bad guys, right? Similarly, I can have one of the bad guys as G as well and can make the teams. And once these two bad guys are ruled out, then I'll make teams from the other guys as well. I'll make all possible cases from A, B, C, D, and F. All possible cases from A, B, C, D, F. Now, how do you make cases? Of course, once you make cases from G as well. Now you are making cases of A, B, C, D, F. From A, B, C, D, F, actually, I can make a total of 5C2, which is equal to 10 teams, right? A, B, C, D, F can give me a total of 10 teams, but I cannot have B and F together, right? So this also has to be taken care of. If B and F together are there, actually 7 only cases are formed. What are those 7 cases? They are A, B, C, A, P, D. They are A, C, D, A, C, F, A, D, F, B, C, D, then B, I think I can have anything as with C, and I have C, D, F. So these are the remaining 7 cases and few more cases which are to be formed along with G, as I discussed before. Through that, I'll have a complete table on all possible cases. I do not want to waste more of time. I think you have got an idea what is to be done. The way we took E as bad and made cases, similarly take G as bad, make cases. And once you have made cases with E and G, now E and G cannot be taken because together they can't come. So from the remaining 7 people, remaining 5 people, I was able to make these 7 teams write their scores. Whenever any score becomes less than 20, just reject it. Ultimately, you'll be left with all these cases which are formed on your screen. These are the 10 cases, their scores and the total scores. After that, you just have to answer the questions, which does not take much of your time, right? Let's have a look at the first question. What can be the maximum possible sum of the points of all 3 members of a team? Once this complete table is there, you can see the maximum possible sum of points is 73. So my answer for question number 5 is 73. In how many ways can the team be made such that the total points in each sport are different? In how many ways can the team be made such that total points in each sport are different? In the first case, no, they are not different. Second case, they are different. Third case, no, they are not different. Fourth case, no, they are not different. Fifth case, yes, they are different. No, they are not different. No, they are not different. Once again, not different. Once again, not different. Yes, they are different. Yes, they are different. Yes, they are different. I have a total of 5 cases when the scores are different. So the answer for question number 6 is also 5. Here is question number 7. In how many ways can the team be chosen such that the total points in badminton are more than that in TT? Score in badminton should be more than TT. Is it more than TT? No, no. Yes, 23 is more than 20. No, no, no. Yes, 27 is more than 20. No. Yes, 27 is more than 23. No. Yes, 24 is more than 20. And yes, again. Once again, we have got only 5 cases which is there. So answer is again 5 for this question. Which of the following is true? Let's have a look at the table and accordingly we'll be able to answer this question. Which of the following is true? No sports can have 30 points for any team. Is this true? No, it is not true. Cricket can have 30 points here. I can see that. Next. The sum of the points of each of the 3 sports cannot be same for any team. Sum of the points. Can't they be same for any team? Is there a possibility when we have the same points for any 2 teams? No, this is also not true. These two have the same points. The total points of TT can never be 21. Total points of TT can never be 21. Yes, that's correct. Nowhere in the complete TT column you see 21 ever. So therefore, option C is the correct answer. So total points of TT can never be 21. That's my answer for question number 8. Now, which of the following must be in the team if none of B and D are there in the team? So, which of the following must be in the team if none of B or D are in the team? So, I should not have B in the team. I should not have D in the team. Here I have B. Here I have both. B is there. D is there. B is there. B is there. B is there. Both are there. Both are there. D is there. D is there. D is there. So, there is no team in which B or D are not there. So, therefore, such a team cannot be formed. That's the right answer for us. Question option number D. And lastly, in how many ways can the teams be chosen? So as you have already seen, the total number of ways the teams can be formed is equal to 10. A total of, sorry, 12 teams have been made. If you count the cases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Yes, a total of 12 ways in which a team can be made. So my answer for question number 10 is 12.